Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Welcome to LexTalk World Talk Show presented by Clickaway Creators. Today, we have Mr. Ayan Chakraborty with us. Ayan is well known in the insurance industry for expertise in managing complaints filed with insurance, contract management, life insurance related advisories, and labor laws as well, if I'm not wrong. And in his 5 year of career so far, he has had extensive experience in processing, auditing, criminal complaints, and advising in POSH matters as well. He's currently right now serving in Reliance Nippon Life Insurance Company Limited as a senior manager in the legal department, and wishes to broaden his knowledge and focus, of course, in the same domains which he's currently pursuing on. We have a lot of things to talk about Mr. Chakrabarti, but without further ado, let me first of all formally introduce you to the man himself. Hello, Ayan. Thank you for joining
Hi.
us.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, pleasures all ours. Thank you very much for being in. Getting some time out and getting some. Just for our viewers, technology is really great when it works, but it was not working for me and Ayan since like 20 minutes. So now finally it's working, and we are working on the session. So let's without further ado, let's ask Ayan to give us some background details about it. So it would be great if you can tell us more about your professional background, add some light on your current role in the Nippon Life Insurance Company Limited.
Right. I have always been into the life insurance industry ever since I graduated, and I have been handling pan-India roles throughout. So I began my career in 2016, and I started working with Exide Life Insurance in Bangalore, where I was given the charge of single-handedly managing the profile of Insurance Ombudsman. And this was a pan-India profile. As a fresher, that is what I was thrown into. Now, after that, I moved to Edelweiss Tokyo Life Insurance in its head office based out of Bombay. This happened in 2018. So at Edelweiss, my role warranted me to work on, contract management, advisories, including those pertaining to POSH, labor laws, managing audits from a legal compliance and secretarial departments, besides conducting audits myself. I was also looking into criminal litigation, writ litigations, ombudsman complaints, data management, and process enhancements for the entire department that I was working with. So basically, at Edelweiss, my job profile included me to work on almost all facets of the legal requirements which is there in a life insurance company. So that is about my past experiences. Currently, I'm serving Reliance Nippon Life Insurance Company as a senior manager in its legal department. And in my present role, my work is focused on contract management and advisories. Yes.
Fair enough. I mean, that's quite a background in a nutshell. When we talk about the insurance companies, we hear a lot of things about them. So, why not have some fact checks from you? So, how is Reliance Nippon Life Insurance Company Limited committed and true to the purpose of life insurance?
Okay. So I would, answer that question more so in light of the current situation, as in the pandemic that we are still in. So, while the business world was constantly grappling with the unprecedented change and the impact which was caused by this pandemic, Reliance Nippon Life Insurance acted very quickly. And, we responded to this change by making several crucial alterations in our business and our people practices. So, maintaining business as usual for our customers and standing by them in the hour of the need was the sole priority of the company. The vision statement of the company, which indicates the clear and true intent of what I just said. So the vision statement is to be a company of people, company people are proud of, trust in, and grow with, providing financial independence to every life we touch. So, staying committed to its social mission as a life insurance company, Reliance Nippon consistently strive to make the benefits of life insurance available and affordable through various life stages solutions that it offers. So, standing strong by the promises that we make to our policy holders, the company ensured that every claim that we received or every customer request that was made during this particular period was, taken care of with utmost urgency and complete empathy. So I'll
Hmm.
just give you the numbers if that would throw more light. So in the current
Sure.
financial year that we are in, so if I look at the numbers up to October 2021, the company has settled over 8,800 claims worth over 217 crores with a claim settlement ratio of 99.12 percentage. And if you look at the situation since the inception of COVID-19, around 4,000 claims worth 138 odd crores have been settled with a claim settlement ratio of again more than 99.4%, which
Hmm.
means that the claim repudiation at Reliance Nippon Life was very small and continues to be so. The company
Hmm.
has always been conscious to settle the maximum possible claims in the shortest possible time. And as of now, the average settlement time that we have been taking is around 7 days. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. So that's your opinion. My next question was about to like, you
Mhm.
know, your opinion has been the impact of the current pandemic on the insurance and life insurance industry in a generic sense. That's when you
Right.
said about the life insurance. You talked about your company where you are associated with. We are talking about the Reliance Nippon. What we
Right.
if we talk about the current pandemic on the life insurance industry in a nutshell?
Okay. So I would like to start with a study that I recently read. It was published by Arthur D. Little. It was published somewhere in February 2021. So that says that the life insurance sector has, on a whole, enjoyed robust growth in the new business premiums. So basically, with the as far as the new insurance policies which are purchased by the people are concerned,
Hmm.
and there has been an increase of around 16% year on year growth.
Hmm.
So this pretty much indicates, and I would say it clearly indicates a shift in the customer's perception towards life insurance as an indispensable need to safeguard against unforeseen circumstances.
Hmm.
So life insurance is a kind of a product where you don't wake up one fine morning and you say that I need to buy life insurance. Someone has to pitch life insurance to you, and that is how the
Hmm.
business has been striving.
Hmm.
However, in the current scenario, you may say that there has been a paradigm shift from that. So people
Hmm.
have become more conscious in view of the current situation that we are in, and people have gone ahead and and proactively started purchasing life insurance, and that is where the
Hmm.
growth has come.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now, at a very general and basic level, I would say life insurance, today is a indispensable need, a financial shield which safeguards against unforeseen circumstances. Now, the
Hmm.
outbreak of the pandemic has created a sense of uncertainty and anxiety towards the future. It
Hmm.
has not only turned out to be a health crisis, but it has also proved to be a financial crisis as well. Now, to overcome this fear and to protect oneself and the loved ones from potential financial risk, there has been a surge in demand in the life insurance products, with people either buying new policies or they have been existing there. I mean, increasing their existing coverage.
Hmm. Hmm.
So this is the time probably when the acceptance and need of insurance is at the highest with life
Hmm.
insurance, and life insurance is no longer being considered as an expense, I feel, but it is as of now considered as an investment into a financially secure tomorrow.
Makes sense. Makes sense. That's what pandemic brought us. As you said, the paradigm shift
Right.
from really pitching it to people approaching the agents and the
Yes.
companies to to ask for the life insurance.
Yes. So I
Talking
mean,
about
so,
pandemic.
so there has
Yeah, yeah,
been
please.
I'm sorry to interrupt you there. So basically, there has been a cultural shift as far as the insurance, I mean, the life insurance business is concerned. So
Hmm.
this has been seen both in the life insurance industry as well as in the health insurance industry.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
please go on.
Makes sense. Makes sense. My parents, they were. My father used to think like, if what's the use of a health insurance? He's a businessman, so he's like that. What's the use of a health insurance? That we have to pray that why I'm not getting sick. But soon after,
Absolutely.
the pandemic hit everyone. Now he's like, no, he got policies on the, I guess, just last time, and he's now begging me, to get it. However, I do have it, but he was just asking me to increase the claim and do this and do that. He's doing his own research.
Must.
So As you said, that's
You,
a cultural shift
you
as
should
well.
certainly do that. You
Yeah,
should
yeah, yeah.
certainly do that.
I already have one. I already have, but I don't have it from the guy from my father had it. So here's this concern that whether I have it
Okay.
from the right guy or not. Anyways, that's a parent discussion. Talking about some pandemic thing here. In the
Mhm.
pandemic, we also saw some court hearings. It began to move towards more remote proceedings and
Right.
availability, so as to mention. Is this really sustainable? I mean, I had a discussion with a lot of lawyers about this, so I just want your opinion on this as well. Is this sustainable or a possible way to increase access to justice? I mean, what's your opinion?
Okay. So again, I'll respond to you with more focus on the life insurance industry again. So as far as the dispute resolution mechanism in the life insurance industry, or in the insurance sphere of it, is concerned, the first step is, the customer approaches a body called an insurance ombudsman. It's not a
Mhm,
judicial body, it's a quasi judicial body. So that is where the customer approaches, and it's a very expedited kind of a process. You just go file your complaint within a stipulated time. There will be a hearing, and it's a single day hearing. And within, again, say, a stipulated time, the order is passed.
mhm,
So what I have seen, I mean, being in this role from the very beginning of my career, as far as your physical hearings were concerned, they involved a lot of time, effort, resources, and bandwidth to be spent on it. However, the
mhm,
moment
mhm,
we moved to the online mode of hearing, so as of now, all the insurance ombudsman offices across India, they are
mhm,
having online hearings. So they have completely moved from an offline hearing to an online hearing today.
mhm, mhm,
So I would say remote proceedings of the court, that is certainly a welcome move in an attempt to increase the access to
mhm,
justice. And this pandemic, I would say, was an overwhelming catalyst towards it,
mhm,
right? But then again, as I was telling, that while it saves time, effort, and resources, the nation and its judicial system, it still needs many folds of overwhelming technological advancement in this
mhm,
sphere to
mhm,
make the entire system very seamless and litigant friendly. So, for example, I would, highlight the basic requirement of a better connectivity across all corners of the country.
mhm,
So the
mhm,
challenges that I have faced, and I'm sure many others would have faced, is during the hearing, often, the connectivity of people from, say, a remote place is often lost. So
mhm,
that consumes a lot of time, right?
mhm,
So having said that, it goes without saying that acceptance of this new way and adapting to it may still appear to be far from being reached. The sooner it happens, the better for the litigants, the better for the entire system, I would say.
mhm,
And this
mhm,
is not just, for the proceedings and the ability of and the availability of the courts,
mhm,
but there has to be an improvement in the end-to-end process.
mhm, mhm,
In my
mhm,
opinion, the entire system needs a paradigm shift in its approach
mhm.
and thinking. When it comes to the approach and thinking from the bar, the bench, the officers assisting these people, the entrepreneurs who are working in the field of technological development, so they should think more of it to as to how to uplift this entire initiative which
That's right. Yeah.
has been implemented. And of course, the government, the litigants, everyone. So everyone has to have that kind of mindset and adopt it
Mhm,
with a mindset that yes, this is the future.
mhm, mhm, mhm. I also mentioned about the increased access to justice. Again,
Mhm.
I mean these keywords. So I want to use it again, and this time not from sort of a remote or a physical hearing. How would you
Mhm.
rate the current legal system's drive towards encouraging access to justice, and is there a tangible is there tangible moment in closing the justice gap? I mean, we see that cases are running for like 15 years, 5 years, 10 years, 25 years, 35 years. So,
Right.
I mean, what's there to cover that gap?
Okay. So I'll start with giving you a statistic. I was just reading about it before this discussion that we had.
I must admit,
Just
Ayan I mean, all lawyers are good reader, but Ayan is a very active reader with all the facts ready in front of us.
Thank you. So, if I look at it, there are almost uh, 2 lakhs cases which are pending in India, which have an aging of more than 30 years. Sorry, my bad. There is almost a 1 lakh cases, which includes 60,000 odd criminal cases and 35 to 40,000 odd civil cases, which are
Mhm,
pending in India and have an aging of more than 30 years, right? There are around 4.5 lakhs cases which are pending for more than 20 and less than 30 years. And there is around 26 lakh cases which have an aging of 10 to 20 years. So I think that number pretty much, gives the picture of the situation that we are currently in. And in the current scenario, the limited functioning of the courts that has which got affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, it has significantly worsened this particular omnipresent problem of pendency that has been
mhm,
plaguing the Indian justice system for a long time.
mhm,
So, as per the statistics which was revealed by the central government very recently, the pendency has crossed the mark of 4.6 crores as of 13th December 2021. I'll take a pause there and I want to hear your reaction to that.
I mean, the numbers that you're stating since the very start of the session, I mean, whether we talk
Right,
about the, the company's numbers, and if we talk about
right.
the fact numbers that are working right now in
Hmm.
the judicial system, even if we talk about the numbers that are very statistically divided in terms of their aging, this sound, I mean, this sound really crazy. And I'm sure
Right.
crazy is not a right word to use here. There is some right word which I don't know what is, but it's disastrous, so as to mention. I mean,
Right.
I have discussion with so many lawyers, and sometimes they
Hmm.
say that we need more judges, we need more infrastructure, we need more virtual things, we need this, we need that.
Hmm.
We are not sure what we need. I'm not sure what we need, and
No,
and do we even know what we need to to
no. So
overcome?
I would not really say that it is only the problem that we are living with. So there
Mhm,
have been efforts by the governments, the current government, the previous governments, as far as improvement of the judicial infrastructure is concerned. There has been focus on information and communication technology, which has increased over the last 1 year or
mhm,
so.
mhm,
There
mhm,
are fast track courts which have been set up to deal with special type of courts.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
All of that being there, while there is a clear belief to address the issue at hand, and there are work which is being done, what I feel is that with the second anniversary of the initiative of remote proceedings and
Mhm,
availability to justice, which is approaching, the entire thing needs to be measured, reviewed, reflected.
mhm,
And then what we do is we set specific targets for the future
mhm, mhm,
and frequently repeat this process with clearly defined goals.
mhm.
So today
That's
what I
right.
feel is, yes, there are initiatives which are being taken, but we don't have a clear goal in mind that, so 5 years down the line, this is the number that I want to reach at as far as pendency is concerned. This is the number of cases I want to reach at as far as the new cases which come before the judiciary are concerned. So
Mhm,
that
mhm.
I feel is clearly lacking, and that can be resolved only when we, measure the efforts that we are taking, review them, reflect upon them, and set clear targets
Well,
to
that's
be
very right. I
reviewed.
mean, for our viewers, whatever we are talking, it's not really theoretical. I mean, there are so many things that also plays their part in this. I mean, when we talk about when Ayan is talking about setting up a goal, so let's say we cannot set up a goal. He gave us a number of 26 pending cases and the aging of 20 to 30, I mean 10 to 20 years. So we cannot
Right.
really set up a goal to finish that number, or to commit to, like, make it to the half in like next 10 years, because there are so many foreign things that are working on it again, and we cannot really come them. And I mean, because justice is to be
Yes.
served to everyone, so there are
Yes.
so many things that comes into it.
So it would be wrong to say we cannot set up a goal.
Hmm.
I would rather put it in this manner that yes, we have to set our goals after reviewing what we are currently in.
Hmm.
I mean,
Hmm.
so you cannot be, you cannot reach a conclusion or you cannot reach the end result until and unless you have a desired target or an end result in your mind.
Exactly.
But you cannot so the first thing is you need to have something in mind that this is the numbers I'm trying to reach. Second is it has to be realistic, and how realistic, that has to be based on your review, measurement, and reflection of the current situation. And whatever new you implement, you review it again some years down the line. That is how it can be reached.
Beautiful. That's really wonderful. All right, and I mean, we of course, first of all, you had so much. We had like a half an hour slot with us, but then this technology, as I said, it's good when it
Right.
works. It was not really working for us. We lost a good amount of time, and I really appreciate you being on the session still. I will not take much of your time. I'll just ask you the last question. I want to make it like a personal question along with some advice. Uh,
Okay.
you, as I said, so you seem to be a well-read person. I mean, you have facts ready in front of you. Whatever you're
I try
talking,
to.
oh, you have it. I mean, yeah, but that's a very modest way to put it. I mean, I totally respect that. Time is money in any profession, and in legal, it's most of all. Uh, how do you ensure to make the best out of your time as a lawyer in between cases, compliance study, all of that, and then coming up with this sort of interactive sessions? How do you really do it?
Okay, so this is a trade secret for myself. Okay, and I mean, so this can be a sort of an advice for the people hearing out there. So I have for myself and the law two dedicated hours during the day. So 1 hour at the start of the day, and the second hour is at the end of the day. And this is constant for all days. So what do I do during this time? I spend this time reading about the legal developments, anything which is technological related to my field, political developments, and anything, political developments, mainly those that impacts the world. So I am, I mean, besides being in-house counsel, I am very much interested in politics. So, so I ensure that I have 2 hours for me during the day, wherein I completely devote myself into the reading. So dedicated time is accordingly scheduled during the weekend as well to research on any such interesting or impactful area or topic which I come across, I mean, which I feel is very interesting and impactful. So Monday to Friday, 2 hours during the day, just go through the headline, just read a brief of it, note down whatever is interesting, and wherever you feel that yes, this may have a far-reaching impact, and spend your weekend. I mean, spend a dedicated time during the weekend to delve deeper into that, right? So, I mean, as a lawyer, not only me but all lawyers, we have a very heavy workload, and we experience demanding deadlines at a very short notice. This, I'm sure, has happened with each and every lawyer. So having the right time management and organizational skills is something which allows my work to be performed in a more effortlessly, and more efficiently, I would rather say. So I prioritize my work, and I always try to stay ahead of my tasks, which earns me some more time to focus on the extracurriculars, or it also helps me to take I mean, get more time to take up more assignments. That is how I manage my time.
That's really beautiful. I believe that would be helpful for young lawyers, young professionals in different industries, and of course in legal industry as well. All right, we had a great discussion so far, and I hope you enjoyed it. If our viewer wants to find you and to have a to learn more about you or to get some more knowledge, where they can find you.
I am available on LinkedIn. I'm very much active on LinkedIn. So, if you can provide I mean, my LinkedIn
Sure,
handle
sure.
along with the interview, that would be great. So people can reach out to me over there. So yeah, I mean, I am not active on social media, not at all. But yes, I'm very active on LinkedIn, professional media. So yes, people can reach out to me anytime over there for a discussion.
Sure. So now our viewers know where to find Mr. Chakraborty. Please, you can just bombard with your questions and get some more sort of networking and knowledge sharing and learning from him. He's all there for
Sure.
you. So, but we'll not let you go without thanking. So, thank you very much, Bayan, for joining us for the session and sharing such great insights with us. We of
The
course look
pleasure
forward
is
to
all
having
mine.
a pleasure is all ours. I mean, it's all my pleasure to have this discussion with you, and we look forward to having a chat with you again in the future on some
Sure.
other trending international legal industry topics. And
Sure.
for our viewers now, finally, if you like this chat, with Ayan. Please make sure that you like this video, you share this video, and you click on that red button and subscribe to Click Away Creators YouTube channel to appreciate what we do. And you have more coming in from legal industry leaders like Mr. Ayan Chakraborty. This was Sagar for Let's Talk World. This was Ayan. Thank you for joining us. Signing off.